this situation here, you're just trying to get first down. That's all Tuskegee is trying to do, get that 14 yards, and that would be not enough to seal the game, but it'd go a long way.
Second down, and no, the running play is not successful.
That play never had a chance.
Now it's third down. Third down, and actually the scoreboard is wrong. It should be about 13 yards to go. It's got 8, but they didn't take into account the fact that Tuskegee got his ball started at the beginning of the series. Should be about 13. But anyway, Tuskegee now, quarterback Dupree, ex-Alabama State quarterback. They do a reverse. And, no, sir. Alabama State closed the door on that reverse. Tuskegee throws for a significant loss. Must point now on his own end.
I have to be candid, that was almost as bad as whatever that was Alabama State tried to run.
Now the Golden Tigers are forced to punt with 3 minutes and 23 seconds counting in the fourth quarter.
What can the special teams captain, Jason Lee, do in this situation?
Jason gets it away and safe. Takes it in the 40 and 30, and that's about 31 yards. Alabama State will be working on the short field, 31 yards away. They go to target defense. Again, going to have to come up big.
Time is not an issue. Got plenty of time to score from the 31-yard line.
In fact, they have 3 minutes exactly left to go.
Plenty of time to score from the 31-yard line. Tuskegee, the experienced veteran closer on defense. What can they do? Can they keep Alabama State out of the end zone? Once again, after the Tuskegee offense has not been able to extend this lead.
Kennedy's rolling to his left. Rolling, looking downfield, fires the lead. Caught by number 21 of Alabama State for first down. On inside the red zone, inside the 20-yard line where they'll mark the ball at about the 89. Quarterback Kennedy rolling out, buying time, and making a beautiful pass downfield.
Yes, he did.
Like a 14-yard.
Pass was complete to number 21, I believe.
Alabama State 18 yards away from Vader. Tuskegee needs to come up big here. 2:55 on the clock. Kennedy changing the play, obviously. Come on, you got it. Pressure.
Number 15 is Kenneth Watson. Suppose he's the holder on the extra point. You have to be careful here.
PAT to tie the game. Here we go. Play to kick down. It is.
It's blocked! It's blocked! It's blocked! What a unit! What a unit! What a unit! Tuskegee University Special Teams is a special unit coming up with a big play at the big time.
He's blocked. Blocked. We just keep playing it. We're going to play it again. Blocked. No flag. No yellow in the area. I say onside kick, guys.
You have to watch it. You have to. With just 2 timeouts, the onside kick is definitely an option here for Alabama State.
God, this is rough. we got to do. We got to get good field position. Tuskegee can get a decent run back and just make 1 first down.
Well, you have to be careful because they may not kick it off. They may go with the onside kick. And Tuskegee does have their hands team in there. I see number 80, Marquez Thomas, number 86, Kylan Kimball, number 19, Jeffrey Stanton, number 88, Ned Turner, all wide receivers in the game. Now 81, Sam Brown, all wide receivers in the game, and they kind of line up trying to see which side Alabama State is going to run to, and they know it's going to be on the right side.
Tuskegee anticipating an onside kick, which may very well be the state strategy at this point. Alabama State can recover, Tuskegee can be in some serious trouble here, but if we can recover the ball, Tuskegee recover the ball, then at least he'll have decent field position to start its offense, with State having only 2 timeouts remaining with less than 3 minutes. Big play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Needs possession. Needs to maintain possession.
$2:49 to go here.
Tuskegee's got the ball. They got the ball. Just go down, kid. Don't just try to do too much. We want possession. Thank you. 25 yards, 26 yards. We got the commentary on that, folks. We said, go down, kid, because we realize possession, 9/10 of the law, this is.
I have to think that one first down would be enough to win this game for Tuskegee.
I would agree. Particularly if it's on second or third down, not on first. Alabama State with 2 timeouts remaining. There's 2 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. The Golden Tigers just need to maintain possession and make a first down. That's all we need. Right after the line. Quarterback to free, calling 6. He hands off to that great running back of his, number 35. And that is Zachary again. It's Zach. They're trying to probably strip Zach, I'm sure. You got to be careful here, Zach. You got to be careful because they're going to try to strip that ball.
Sevron Zachary, who had 52 yards at the beginning of this fourth quarter. Tuskegee is now over 100 yards rushing for the game.
Like 6 yards. 6 yards on the play. Second and 4.
4 yards to go.
Continues to move. And it's going to move to 2-minute warning. They're going to move to 2 minutes. Minute 57, 56, 55. Zachary.
He's got the first down. He's got the first down.
First down. A critical first down. First down, Tuskegee. Of the Bungie left side of the Tuskegee offense. Punching a hole in that Alabama State defense. And he was able to push forward for a first down at this most critical stage of the game. With 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go. In Alabama State, with still 2 timeouts, but
I'm not quite sure if they have 2 timeouts right now. That's what the scoreboard is saying, but I remember an instance where they had a couple of timeouts in a row. Zachary again.
The Zach attack.
Look out.
Breaking in the clear, the 50, the 45, and he's running around the 40-yard line of Alabama State University. And Zachary again takes over the football game on a beautiful run around in for about 20, 25 yards or so into Alabama State territory at the 40-yard line.
28-yard gain there by Zachary. And barring one of those wacky turnovers, this one is over.
Yeah. Minute 20 seconds left to go, and Tuskegee up by a point. Needing just only the whole possession now. Quarterback to free. Oh, 75. My goodness. You may have committed a false start here now. We don't need it.
Derek Warford, once again, the freshman who's starting in the place of Bennett Waddell, who was an All-American selection at that left tackle position. That time he jumped the gun a little bit on him. And
now you may have noticed a lot of Alabama State fans are exiting Crampton low. They obviously feel the game is over. They're going home.
here we go now. timeout.
And Tuskegee.
Alabama State calls timeout here with 1:11 to go. Tuskegee up by 1 point.
Time is called with 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go. I noticed the mayor of this good city, Bobby Bright, who we had on halftime, he's actually crafting bowl. Of course, he was before Alabama State because he's the mayor of the city. That's understandable, but it's great to see him out here today in an African-American event of this size to support it, to show that there's a new Montgomery. So it's been a good day. Tuskegee is looking at this now, running the last 1 minute and 11 seconds off of the clock. It's time to expire for them to prevail and maintain their undefeated, unblemished record during this first season in the millennium.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you when the game is over tonight, please do not attempt to go onto the playing field.
Well, Jock, this may be my final Turkey Day telecast, and let me say the two that I've done have been absolutely scintillating, however the word goes. But it's really been fun, and it looks like Tuskegee's going to close this one out. Like I said, barring a wacky turnover.
Quarterback Dupree to Zachary, and Zachary pounds the left side of the Alabama State defense. Pulls up at the 35-yard line, where State stops the time with 1 minute. Alabama State stops the time with 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go. Tuskegee borrowing a penalty. Borrowing a penalty. I'm sorry, a turnover is on its way to a victory in the great historic classic battle of Titan.
Jock, it's not often that in a road game such as this one that a team will be able to not capitalize on 4 turnovers, 2 block punts, a blocked field goal, and an interception. A team cannot capitalize in the second half on 4 turnovers in a row. That they can still come out of here with a victory in this homecoming game for Alabama State.
Yes.
It's absolutely remarkable, and it's a sign of a champion that you can overcome that much adversity to win a football game.
Excellent point. Normally you must be optimistic to win football games, but we haven't always been there today. We've been resilient, and that resiliency has paid off. Zachary just running the clock out pretty much. 53 seconds and running.
Interesting call here for Coach Tomaji.
4th and 6.
The play clock has started running.
He's going to take a penalty. The clock run down and lead and get a few seconds.
I believe it's a 21-second differential, so when the play clock runs out, there should be 21 seconds on the clock for Tuskegee.
Tuskegee letting the clock expire. 21 seconds left to go, and now the delay of game 5-yard penalty being set. The Tuskegee will trade that for all those seconds that kick off that clock.
It'll be an interesting call here. Every team has a call or a play for this situation, a play that would run some time off the clock. 21 seconds, I believe, with exactly 21 seconds to go here. 4th down and 10.
4th down and 10. 21 seconds left to go in the game. Back to pass. Dupree. Throws downfield. And his wide receiver was wide open, but he overshot it.
You know, it's funny.
He would have scored again.
You know, it's funny. Had he not overthrown it, he did have the man beat.
He had him beat.
Something to look at. Tuskegee up here by 1 point. Alabama State, 3 of 8 this season in field goals. 3 of 8.
What you don't want, though, is an infraction. You don't want a pass thrown and an immediate spirit thrown. That's what you got to look out for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not attempt to go onto the playing field when the game is over with tonight.
Keep the infraction.
16 seconds. Darnell Kennedy,
Yes.
the senior, his final game. A couple of weeks ago, we were in Fort Valley, their homecoming. Brian Villanueva was the quarterback for Fort Valley, the great quarterback for probably the best quarterback in the SIAC. Beat him on his last game at home. Will Tuskegee University be beating Darnell Kennedy in his final game here at Crampton Bowl?
Yes, you're about 16 seconds away from happening. I tell you, Kennedy is a great quarterback. No question about it. He is really, really the real thing. But Tuskegee really come to play. I mean, well prepared. In a shotgun as expected. Kennedy looking, trying to buy time. Rolling to his right. Looking, fires downfield. Pass caught at the
Darnell Kennedy pass complete.
Kennedy crossed the Tuskegee territory at the 48-yard line.
13 yards.
Tuskegee's obviously taking the approach of not getting beat deep, and they'll take the underneath stuff, and they really probably are playing with the knowledge that Alabama State really does not have a kicking game. Yes.
Exactly right. Exactly right. 11 seconds left to go.
Of course, I feel better if he had made 0 field goals instead of 3.
Yeah, I agree. It's crossing the 13 yards is a little much. I'd rather see him make about 5. But Kennedy looking downfield. He's fine. Pass and everything through it. Pass incomplete. It's now 7 seconds left to go. There may be time for 1 or 2 plays at the most.
Well, here's what you have to remember as far as a field goal is concerned. Alabama State has 0 timeouts. If they do catch the ball in field goal range, they probably won't have enough time to get the kicking unit on.
That's exactly right. So it's got to be what he's doing. He's throwing to the sideline. He's got to throw to the sidelines or throw for all the marbles.
Yes.
So that's the only way he can have a hit. They can have a hit. That's exactly right. Second and 10. 7 seconds left to go. State 48 yards away. Quarterback 5, 75. That's a 36-yard line. Complete, but they have 3 seconds left to go.
Jot, number 28, is not listed. So whatever the kicker's name is, he's in a huge spot.
He's in a huge spot.
We're looking at a 53-yard field goal.
Yeah, look out for the fake.
Out of the side.
53-yard field goal by Alabama State.
The kicker says to get it up. Ricky Reed. It's blocked.
It's blocked. The Golden Tigers have defeated Alabama State. Won the football game and remain undefeated.
11-0.
11-0.
11-0.
Golden Tigers defeat Alabama State 28-27. Here during this great football game. 77th annual Turkey Day Classic. What a great game we had today here. And boy, what an ending. The 53-yard field goal, I mean, it never got out in the air. It was blocked at the line of scrimmage, had no chance, and looked like the trajectory was too low anyway. And so the Golden Tigers, that great defense, had a great defensive effort today. Quarterback James starring in the first half with
30-yard line.
great out.
30-yard line. You'll see the kicker. That 30. If that shot doesn't say it all.
Yeah.
The shot that says it all.
Thousand words as he sits there and one knee to the turf at the 30-yard line. And kick to win, would have won the game for Alabama State if he could have made it. Blocked it last week. Golden Tigers maintain their national ranking. May increase, obviously, in all the polls. As Coach Carmody once again delivers a victory to the university. A great effort by his football team. Quarterback James remember will be a brilliant touchdown pass today in that defense, though. Being the heart and soul of this game in the second half.
I'd like to take the time to thank our sponsors once again. We have Major Holland Architect and Associates, 111 South Main Street. We have Dr. H.M. Vance, Senior and Junior Family and Staff, 1904 Hagan Street. The Right Spot, 1206 East Martin Luther King Highway. We have Bennett T. Auto Sales and Flea Market, 2002 Martin Luther King Highway, 727-1133. Victor Chevy Oldsmobile, 1616 Gilman Street, Tallahassee. If you didn't buy your vehicle at Victor, you paid too much. Dr. Brindle Castleberry, 500 Fonville Street, Tuskegee. Bourne United Methodist Church Men's Breakfast, 2701 West Martin Luther King Highway. Attorney Jock M. Smith, founder of Scoring for Life, 306 North Main Street, Tuskegee. Attorney Walter McGowan and family, proud sponsors of TU football. The Furniture Place, Little Treasures Daycare Center, Stat Ambulance Service, Alabama Exchange Bank, The Friendly Bank. Also, good luck from the Tuskegee Music Network, downtown Tuskegee. And last but not least, the Sheriff, David Warren, in the Macon County Sheriff's Department.
Once again, in his final Turkey Day Classic, Teresius McCall was who you saw right there. How you doing here? Gennaro Roberts. We spoke with him at the Fort Valley game. Lead marketing counsel for the SIAC conference. Turkey Day Classic. SIAC team coming out again.
Oh yeah, we're now 11-0, and this is going to be the first black championship in Atlanta. Tuskegee versus Winston-Salem, a big rematch. I think we're calling it the Duel in the Dome.
Okay.
It starts at 1:30 December 16th, and it's going to be a big rematch. Winston-Salem is here today watching this game.
Oh, okay. Obviously, Tuskegee University defeating this team, a SWAC team. Team that had defeated 5 other SWAC teams this season. How do you think they should be ranked as far as the nation is concerned, Division II?
Tuskegee should be number 1, and according to BCS, I'm not sure how the standings will come out, but by far Tuskegee, in my mind's eye, should be the number 1 team. They're certainly number 1 in the SIAC, and I think they've shown a tremendous amount today in beating Alabama State, especially under the pressure of being at their homecoming. So it just goes hats off to Rick Comage and his entire staff. He's done a phenomenal job with Tuskegee.
Speaking of Coach Comage, I was wondering some time ago, does the SIAC give out a Coach of the Year award, or?
Yeah, we will give out a Coach of the Year award. That'll happen at the football banquet next week.
Okay. James, have you had anything to add to ask Mr. Gennaro Roberts here?
No, just we're glad to see a representative for the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference at this game, supporting the Golden Tigers as we defeat Alabama State for the four out of 5 years, and show them what they say cold-blooded, we say cold-busted. You know, at Tuskegee University, 11-0, done something that no other university has done this season, and we have the opportunity to take it a step further, become the only undefeated team in HBCU as we take on Winston-Salem December 16th in the Pioneer Bowl. So we like to ask that everyone come out and support Pioneer Bowl. That's pretty much it.
Once again, the Pioneer Bowl. What other events are scheduled for that weekend?
The Friday, there's a comedy show at Uptown Comedy Club in Atlanta, Friday night. Saturday, after the game, Keith Wonderboy Johnson and the Canton Spirits are performing a gospel concert. So it's going to be a phenomenal weekend. I mean, the festivities are going to start probably the week of. The alumni are coming in on December 14th, so they'll start partying for Tuskegee early. So we've had a phenomenal game here today, and I just want to thank you guys for having me.
Okay, well, we appreciate having you. We'll definitely be there. Pioneer Bowl, the Duel in the Dome is what they're calling it. Winston-Salem State against your 11-0 undefeated Tuskegee University Golden Tigers, and we've got another guest here.
I'll tell you, this We've got here Representative John Knight here from Montgomery, Alabama, a great alumnus of Alabama State, a public information director, and I think a great legislator and a good friend. John, it's good to have you here. I know you're disappointed in the result, but I tell you what, to have you come by, I sure enjoyed talking with you, man, to see you.
Well, thank you very much for the invite. I'm happy to be here, not on this occasion necessarily, but I would like to take my hat off to Tuskegee, have an outstanding football team. I think it was a great contest here for the 77th Annual Turkey Day Classic, and I'd like to just commend both schools for putting together excellent football programs. And, you know, Alabama State comes from a 2-9 record last year, and what happened in the Turkey Day Classic on last year, and this was quite a competitive match here today.
It really was. I mean, just nip and tuck all the way down to the end until the field goal was blocked, the game ending. I tell you, you all got a great program here, and I know that there's some plans talking about a stadium and a sports museum. Tell us a little bit about where you are with Alabama State right now.
Absolutely. We're going to make a tremendous investment in our athletic program. We feel that it's important to do so. And we're talking about building a new stadium on the campus of Alabama State University and doing some good recruiting, hopefully, in this upcoming year. You know, this is Coach L.C. Cole's first year with Alabama State University. He's turned the program around. So we really look forward to some very positive things when it comes to the athletics program.
Well, I tell you, I'm really excited, too. This being Black College America's greatest and most historical rivalries. And, of course, it's your homecoming here. And I tell you, the stadium was full. We both had the mayor interviewed at halftime, and so he's reached his hand out to African Americans. So it gives a little bit better sense of hope for the city of Montgomery.
Oh, absolutely. I think we have so much going on. You know, these two historically black schools right here, not very far from each other. The excellent programs they have, not only in athletics, but academics as well. It just says so much. It brings the importance back to historically black colleges. And that's what we're trying to do, and that's what it's all about. And I just want to, you know, commend both schools, Tuskegee as well as Alabama State, for what I consider an outstanding classic today.
Well, we send the same sentiments your way. You know, have a happy and hearty homecoming, and we want to commend you for the great program at Alabama State and what you've done as a public information director there over the years. And, of course, when Representative Buskey lost his life subsequently, you took the position and have done such a noble job in the position to hold up his great tradition of that office.